Hi, welcome to this evening's long form lesson. So, this evening we're going to investigate strike the tiger first with the left hand, then with the right. So, it's an interesting posture. So, let's get started. And we'll start by doing the long form to where we got to last week. So, am I good here? We can take this down a bit. Okay, so let's go to where we got last week, and then we will explore tonight's lesson. So let's start by, and it's funny to see it bright outside, but I think I'm as well off to have the curtains pulled still. Anyway, we're going to start with the feet in a tension posture. And just let yourself relax, soften, and just open to letting the form run smoothly, easily. So let's feel the whole body relaxing. From the top of the head down to the soles of the feet. And from the soles of the feet up. So just feel these waves of relaxation coming down through the body, letting go of the whole day so far. Even imagine letting go of our whole life so far, just relaxing into this moment. And then we're going to sink into the right. Step out nice and wide. Relax, melt down into that left foot. Bring the right foot round. Allow the arms to softly float up the front of the body and float down. Then we're going to pivot on the right heel and make the ball. And step forward and left into ward off left. Forward and right into ward off right. And then yield with the left. Yield with the right. Ward off and press. Yield with the left. Yield with the right. Push and push. And we have a little turn right and we bring the right foot round on the heel. Take the hook. Step out with the left for single whip and keep the weight on the right foot, and then round the left foot as we pick up the right for lifting hands. Shoulder stroke. White crane spreads wings. Softly let that right hand sink down. Step out onto the heel of the left for brush, left knee and push. Play guitar. And brush, left knee and push again. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Step forward with the right for brush, right knee and push. Sit back, turning on the heel of the right. Brush, left knee and push. Play guitar. Brush, left knee and push again. Now sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Sink into the left. Sink into the right. Step out with the left and punch with the right. And then we stay in the left foot as we withdraw. Come around the right foot. Sink into the right foot as the left hand pushes. Sink into the left as the right hand pushes. Stay in the left as the right hand reaches out. Pull your weight into the right foot as the left foot comes round on the heel. And then yield around the left. Around the right, sorry. Yield around the left. Crossing hands. I'm going to adjust here for space. And we sink into the left. Step around the right for embrace tiger. Return to the mountain. Ward off and then yield and yield. Ward off and press. Yield and yield. Push with the right. Push forward with the left. A little turn right. Bring the right foot round on the heel. Press the left hand across the body. Turn on the ball of the left. Step onto the heel and sink into the right foot. So then we pick up the left foot. We step around, stepping forward to the corner with the right. Turn the body and the two hands softly sink down. We turn right, pick up your left foot, sink forward to punch. Then we turn right and back to the center. Step back on the ball of the left, bring the right foot round, sink into your left foot. Turn left. Back to the center. Step back on the ball of the right, bring the left foot round, sink into the right foot, turn right, back to the centre. Step back on the ball of the left, bring the right foot round, push, and then left. Step back on the ball of the right, bring your left foot round and sink into that right foot as the left hand pushes. Then the last one, turn right. Step back with the left, push with the right. Turn to the left and make the ball. And bring it into the right foot, turning on the heel of the left. Sink back into the left and step around with the right foot diagonal flying, opening up body. So now we stay in the right foot as we pivot on the heel of the left and open the body again. Pick up the right and bring it down on the heel. Turn left. Step back with the right for shoulder stroke. And then yield and yield. White crane spreads wings. Softly sink the right hand down. Step out onto the heel of the left. Brush past the left knee. Sink forward. Turn left, right, and needles at the bottom. Sink into the right as the hands come up over the top. Step out with the left for iron fan. And then bring the left foot round on the heel. Pivot the right hand to the dantian. Step out with the right, turn body and chop. Pull into the front foot, bring the right fist to the hip. Roll back into the back foot. And split. And then make a fist with the right hand. Pick up your right foot. Bring it down, look into the corner, sink into the right as the fist comes to the hip. Step forward and left with the left and punch with the right. And then we turn left for flat fist and cut to the corner. Into ward off left. Yield, turning on the heel of the left foot. And step forward to the right into ward off right. And then we yield and yield. Ward off and press. Yield and yield. Push with the right. Push forward with the left. And we have a little turn on the heel of the right foot. Send out the hook. Step out with the left. Look at the palm and turn it. Sink into the right as the palm turns over. And now we're going to step up with the left for waving hands. Sink in the left. Step together. Sink into the right. Step out. Sink into the left. Step together. Sink into the right. Step out and make the hook and draw it up the centre line. Now we have high pattern horse into the left foot. Right foot and slide up. Step back on the ball of the left. Put cross hands and kick. Step back on the ball of the right. Fan out and kick. Now we're going to turn on the heel of the left and kick with the left heel. Brush left knee and push. Brush right knee and push. And brush left knee and punch down. Then we turn on the heel of the left. Sink the right fist to the dantian. Step round with the right. Turn body and chop. Roll back and split. And pick up the right foot. Step forward with the left and punch with the right. And then we yield with the right. Yield with the left. Ward off with the left. Cross the hands and we kick straight up with the right toe. And bring the right foot down on the heel. So this is what we did last week. So we stay in the right foot and we're going to turn to the left on the ball of the left foot and pick up the left foot and step onto the heel. And then we strike with the left hand to the temple, the weights on the back foot. And then into the left foot as we strike with the right hand to the chest. So a little bit reminiscent of bend bow to shoot the tiger, where we did 1-2 in the short form. So it has a similar feel. So let's go from last week's. So let's go from the punch down with the right. So we've done brush left knee and punch down. Then we're turning the body, pivoting the right fist to the throat. Sink back into the left foot as the right fist comes to the dantian. Step around with the right, turn body and chop. And then pull your weight into the front foot as the left foot comes round. Roll back into the back foot and split. Now make a fist with the right hand, pick up the right foot, bring it down, look into the corner, sink into the right, step out with the left and punch with the right. So we're in the right foot and we're going to stay in the right foot as we yield. So we were practicing this on the figure eights yesterday. So you're yielding with the right hand as you come around the front foot. And now you're going to yield with the left hand as you come around the back foot. And then stay in the back foot as the left hand makes a ward off. Sink into it as the right hand crosses hands. Turn the hands over as you fan out. Pick up the right foot and it's a toe kick straight ahead. And then we bring the right foot down on the heel. Bring the weight into the right foot. Turn on the ball of the left. And strike with the left hand to the temple, weight on the back foot. And then into the front foot as we strike with the right hand. So this is you're striking the tiger, left and right. Okay, so let's do that a few more times from the punch down. So brush left knee and punch down. And then we turn on the heel of the left. Sink the right, fist pivot down to the dantian. Step around with the right, empty right foot and strike. And now pull your weight into your right foot. Open the fist and roll back into the back foot and split. Make a fist with the right hand, pick up the right foot, bring it down, look into the corner, sink into the right. So then we turn to the left to release the back foot, step forward, punch straight ahead. So now the weight's in the left foot and we're going to stay in the left foot as we yield with the right hand. So you're coming round from the heel to the toe of the left foot as you yield with the right. Now bring the weight back into the right foot and turn on the heel of the left as you yield with the left hand. Keep the weight on the right foot as the left hand makes a ward off. Sink into the left foot as the right hand crosses. Fan out and a toe kick with the right just to the knee. And then we sink down into that right foot, heel to the ball. Bring the weight into the right foot. Turn to the left on the ball of the left foot. Pick up the left foot and step onto the heel. Strike to the temple. Come into that left foot as we strike with the right and the left foot can adjust round. So now let's do that. I'll do that from the punch down facing this way so you'll see it from the back. So we do brush, left knee and punch down. Then we turn on the heel of the left. Pivot the right fist to the dantian. Step around with the right, empty foot, turn body and chop. Pull your weight into the right foot. Roll back into the left and split. And then pick up the right foot. Step to the corner. Step forward with the left and punch with the right. So we're going to stay in the left foot as we're going to yield with the right as we come around the left foot. Yield with the left as we pivot. Yield around the right, as we pivot on the left foot and we're yielding with the left hand. And then ward off with the left. Sink into it as the right hand crosses. Fan out and toe kick with the right. So then you bring the right foot down on the heel, sink into the right foot. We turn on the ball of the left and strike to the temple. And as you come into the left foot, strike to the chest and the right foot comes round. So let's do it again, facing that way a few times. I know it's kind of tricky to explain this on line, but we can just do our best. So we're going to brush left knee and punch down. So we turn on the heel of the left. Sink into the left as the right fist pivots down to the dantian. Step around with the right foot empty. Turn the body, strike with the right fist. Pull your weight into that right foot as the left foot comes round. Then open the fists as we turn to the left, roll back and split. Make a fist with the right hand, pick up the right foot. Bring the right foot down, heel to the ball as the fist sinks to the hip. Turn left to release the back foot. Step forward and punch. Now the weight's in the left foot and we're looking straight ahead. So we're going to stay in the left foot and we're just going to turn to the right, bringing the weight around from the heel to the toe of the left foot. And I'll transfer your weight into the right foot and come around from the heel round to the toe of the right foot as the left foot turns on the heel and the left hand yields. And then put the left foot down as the left hand makes a ward off shape. Sink into the left foot as the right hand comes into cross hands. Turn the hands over. fan out and a toe kick straight ahead. So then sink into that right foot. Turn on the ball of the left to the left. You're turning on the ball and you're just letting the body turn and make a fist with the left hand. Step forward onto the heel, strike with the left fist to the temple, and then as you come into that left foot, the right foot comes round on the heel and you strike to the chest. So this is where your hands are in the end. One fist to the temple, one fist to the chest. So I'll do that last part from here again. So say we've just kicked with the right foot. And we bring the right foot down on the heel. Bring the weight into the right, and I'll start turning on the ball of the left foot. And as you step forward, this hand is curving around, weights in the back, and then we come around with the right foot as we come into the left. So let's maybe do the whole thing from this side, and then hopefully it'll begin to make sense and we'll go back over it. It's tricky. This is a big sequence, the kick sequence. So, but we're most of it done. So when we get to the end of this form now this time, I go the whole way to the end of the kick sequence. So you can see that you've got most of it. And a few lovely moves to come. So nice. So feel the presence of the whole body. Just notice how you feel now. When we're working intensely on the postures, it's hard to, we're not tuning into the feel of the energy, but it's working in us. When we stop, we can listen. So we sink in the right. Step out shoulder width. Sink in the left. Pivot on the right heel and pull the shoulders back. The hands rest on these cushions of air. Arms float up and down. So we turn left and turn on the heel of the right, making the ball. Step forward and left, ward off left. Bring the right foot round. Turn on the ball of the right. Step forward and right, ward off right. Yield and yield. Ward off and press. Yield and yield. Push forward. A little turn right. Pivot on the heel. Send out the left. Look at the palm. Turn it over. Sink into the left as we pick up the right foot for lifting hands. Shoulder stroke. White crane spreads wings. Now we turn left and sink the right hand down the center line. Turn right and open up. Brush past the left knee and push. Play guitar. Brush left knee and push again. So sit back and turn, pivoting on the left heel. Step out with the right, brush right knee and push. Pivot on the right heel. Brush left knee and push. Play guitar. Brush left knee and push. Sit back as we pivot on the left heel. I'm just going to adjust here for space. Step with the right and sink into the right. Turn left. Step forward and yield with the right around the front foot. The left around the back foot. Push. Push. Crossing hands, sorry. We do that again, sorry, from the punch. So we're turning left to withdraw. Around the front, around the back, push and push. And then we bring the left foot round on the heel. I'm just going to move up here for crossing hands. Sink in the left. Step around with the right. From big embrace tiger, return to the mountain. And then our yields, yielding with the left, yielding with the right, ward off and press. Yield with the left, yield with the right, push with your right, push forward with the left. Bringing the right foot round on the heel. Press the left palm across the body, yield with the left and step to the corner. So we pick up that left foot, step round, step to the corner with the right, turn the body and sink the two hands down. Turn right, pick up your left foot, sink into it as the right hand punches. Turn right and open up. Step back on the ball of the left, bring the right foot round, push into the left foot. Turn left. Step back on the ball of the right, push with the left. Turn right. Step back on the ball of the right, push. Turn left. Step back on the right, push with the left. Turn right. Step back on the ball of the left and push with the right. Now we turn and make the ball and bring it with us into the right foot. Sink into the left and step around for diagonal flying. So feel your weight in that right foot and stay in it as we turn the left foot out, pivoting on the heel. Open the hands for lifting hands. Pick up the right, bring it down on the heel. Turn left. Step back with the right for shoulder stroke and then yield. Yield into wide crane spreads wings. Turn left and sink that right hand down. Fold the left hand over, brush left knee, sink forward, push. Play guitar. Needles at the bottom, sorry. Iron fan. Turn body and chop. Pulling the right fist to the hip. Roll back and split. Make a fist with the right hand. Pick up your right foot. Step forward, intercept and punch. And then turn left for flat fist and cut to the corner. And then we come into ward off left. Yield. Ward off right. Roll. Yield and press and yield. Push and push. Little turn right, and we're going to bring the right foot round on the heel. Single grip. Now we're into waving hands. Step up with the left. Sink into the left. Step together. Sink into the right. Step out. Sink into the left. Step together. Sink into the right. Step out. And now make a hook with the right hand and draw it up the center line. Left hand at the dantian. Send out the hook. Turn on the ball of the left. Step forward with the left single grip. And now high pat on horse. Turning left, right, strike. Step back on the ball of the left. To cross hands. Fan out. Toe kick with the right. Step back with the right. To cross hands. Fan out. Toe kick with the left. Now we turn on the heel of the left, sink and heel kick with the left. Rush past the left knee, sink forward, push. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Step forward to the right, brush right knee and push. Turn on the heel of the right and step forward to the left for brush left knee and punch down. So we're going to turn on the heel of the left. Pivot, right fist to the dantian. Step around with the right, turn body and chop. Just move into the center. Roll back and split. And then pick up your right foot, step forward, intercept, deflect down and punch. So now last week we're going to yield with the right hand as we come around the left foot. Yield with the left hand as we come around the right foot, turning on the ball on the heel of the left and sink that left foot down to the ground as the left hand makes ward off. Bring the weight into the left as the right hand crosses hands. Turn the hands, palms out away from the body. Fan out. And a toe kick with the right. So now just sink down into that right foot. And the hands stay kind of where they were. And then you turn on the ball of the left. Make a fist with your left hand. And step onto the heel to the ball. Strike to the temple and pivot the right foot round on the heel as we strike with the right hand to the chest. So let's go from that punch down here on this side now. I was going through the whole kick sequence. So let's do that kick sequence once, just so that you see the whole thing. So we'll go from high pat on horse. If we're punching down here, It's hard to know where to go. We do the high pattern horse this way. Okay. So we're in single quit, so we're going to a high pattern horse. So we're here. Between rights and lefts, I get address sometimes. So we're on the right side. So we've just done, we've just come from waving hands into single whip. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, strike up with the right. Step back on the ball to cross hands, fan out, toe kick with the right. Step back on the ball of the right to cross hands, fan out, toe kick with the left. And we spin around on the heel of the left and kick with the left heel to the corner. Turn back to the center for brush right knee and push. Turn on the heel of the left. Sorry, brush left, brush. The first one's brush left, brush right knee and push. And then brush left knee and punch down. So we're turning, stepping around for turn body and chop, roll back and split. And pick up the right foot and bring it down on the heel. Sink in the right, step with the left and punch with the right. Now yield, last week's yield with the right hand around the left foot. The left hand as we turn on the heel of the left foot, and then stay in the right as the left hand makes forward off. Sink into it as the right hand crosses with the right hand on the outside. Turn the hands over, fan out and toe kick with the right. We bring the right foot down on the heel. We pivot on the ball of the left and strike to the temple. Right foot comes round as we strike to the chest. Now, sink back into the right foot and bring the left foot round on the heel. We're turning the whole body around and then we pick up the right foot and we strike to the temple with the right and to the chest with the left. And then we turn the left foot back out to the corner. Sink into it as the hands cross with the right hand on the outside. Fan out and a toe kick with the right to the corner, and we pivot on the heel of the right as the fists come to the hip, and then we strike the 2 tiger's ears, sinking into the right foot. Stay in the right foot as the hands cross, left hand on the outside, and we're going to heel kick with the left, and then we spin around on the ball of the right, heel kick with the right. Bring the right foot down on the heel, step forward with the left and punch with the right, and then we have our withdraw, yielding with the right, yield with the left, push with the left, push forward with the right, and we turn the heel of the left for our second crossing hands. So that is stage 2. So we're not far off it. So let's do from that punch down with the right. So we go from, we've just done the third punch brush. We've done the, let's go from that last kick actually. It makes more sense probably to you. So we kick with the heel and we turn back to the center. Brush left knee and push. Turn on the heel of the left. Brush right knee and push. Turn on the heel of the right. Brush left knee and punch down. And now turn on the heel of the left. Pivot, right fist to the ground again. Step around, turn body and chop. Roll back and split. Make a fist with the right. Pick up the right foot. Sink into the right as the fist comes to the hip. Step forward and left and punch with the right. Now last week's again. Heel to the toe of the left foot as the right hand yields. Sink into your right foot and feeling like you're coming around from the heel to the toe as you pivot on the left heel and the left hand yields. Sink the left foot down to the ground but stay in the back as the left hand makes forward off. Cross hands, right hand on the outside. Turn the palms out. Sink into the left and a toe kick straight ahead with the right. It's a kick upwards with the right. Bring the right foot down on the heel. Turn on the ball of the left. Strike to the left temple. Sink into the left as we strike with the right. Okay, so intense. It's a bit intense. This kick sequence is definitely challenging. But, you know, we're getting there and it is great to be, love teaching it and love that you're working with it. So see you soon. Bye for now.